and you had to make an emergency landing where?
So we turned back around and made an emergency landing in the Bahamas.
Okay, were you freaking out?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Was it you and your family, or just you and some?
It was just me and my wife.
You and your wife, and you hear over the radio system. I hope y'all like the Bahamas.
Yeah, come to boat parade.
We're about to go back. I mean, he says there's something wrong. What was wrong with the plane?
So there was smoke in the cabin. So,
Get it.
so we saw it.
You saw it before he made an announcement?
Yeah, we saw the smoke. And then the flight attendant got on the phone with the pilot.
Wait, again, you're too fast.
All right.
You see the smoke, and what's the first thought that goes through your head?
Is that normal?
That ain't good.
that ain't good. Okay.
Yeah. That seems like it's off.
Okay, and then the flight attendant gets on the
phone. She calls the pilot, and they're chit-chatting for a while, back and forth, and then he comes on, or maybe the flight attendant made the announcement. Someone made an announced that we're turning around and going back to the Bahamas.
Oh, wow. They went with the old look at him.
Yeah, right.
Look at him. Let me holler at you a minute.
Yeah. Did you have the and buckle up and all of that?
Oh, yeah. And we buckle up, and, then it was just dead silent, because we were about halfway back, so we were over the middle of the ocean.
Oh, that's
So it was about a 30-minute flight, back to the Bahamas.
With smoke everywhere.
Yeah, does anybody at this point say, listen, we're halfway there. It's the same distance. Why don't we just keep, if we're flying back, why don't we just continue forward?
So that would have made more sense, because then they had to, we finally land there, and
Right.
the fire trucks are on the runway and everything else.
Right. What was the cabin continuing to fill up with more smoke?
A little bit, but not a ton. It wasn't like you couldn't see. I mean, it was just a little bit of smoke.
Did you
floating
kiss your
around.
wife and tell her you loved her?
I was gripping her hand pretty close.
Did you tell her you loved her?
I
Did
might
you
have.
say
I
you were
might
the
have.
best thing that ever happened to me?
Start bawling my
Ah, you crying like a little baby.
Obviously. No, it wasn't that bad.
What about your wife? Was she crying?
No, she was probably calmer than I am.
She's like, be a man.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wipe those tears.
Yeah.